I hear the voices inside my head, see voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
Deep diving into these cases is like dancing with the devil. But when you dance with the devil doesn't change. He changes you.
Hey y'all, can you hear me all right? Angie's Life, Bomb Fluff, Truth, Sunshine, Carrie, Marty, Mandy, Linda, Eve, Cool Gamer, Sharon T, Summer Breeze. Welcome everyone. I'm gonna give it a minute here. Kel, say what? Hi Trey, Rosebud. We're not gonna do slow mode, or should I maybe? Yeah, we might. Hi Mike, Lisa, Wandering. We're gonna wait a second here because I'm going to wait till I see a few more mods. I want to have a little quick mod meeting here. A little quick discussion. DM Turtle Madness, Brooke, When Evil Entered. Hello, hello. I am gonna just slow chat a little bit. Maybe that will also actually I'm gonna slow it down to be helpful for my mods. One second. Okay, so mods, we want people to have questions. We want people to have, their own opinions. That's welcome. Both Don and I know, like, there's no pleasing everybody, and we want the questions. I want the questions. I'm going back in chats and looking after when I'm not paying attention when I'm live. For me, sometimes I just have to focus along with Don, and then I have to pay attention to the chat later. Forgive me, but it takes some to get focused and try to stay focused on a certain path that I have in mind already. Honey Elder, hello, hello. Okay, I'm just going to do it to 10 seconds. I apologize, you guys. Actually, let's do 7 just because, well, we know 7 with this case, right? We're going to do 7 seconds. Hopefully that helps the mods a little bit. If people are saying asshole things and it's quite clear, like they're not trying to have an open mind, like they're just here to be an asshole. If they're saying nasty things about any other people in the chat or any of the creators like Chris McDonough, we have to be kind to. Or if they're talking shit about Candace and Don, like I'm talking like being real assholes, go ahead and remove the comment mods, okay? That will be a warning to these people. But after that, you're going to get timed out. Okay? We're going to start with just removing asshole comments. And maybe if you write it and you're thinking, should I have done that? Is this an asshole comment? Then yes, it is. Go ahead and remove it. Because I can see that you removed your own comment, and then it's like, okay, here we go. You're being adult, right? Jaded, Candy Lynn, Wandering, Reese Jam, good evening. ZZ, Lisa, a bit staticky. Okay, my mic really sucks, y'all, so I think we might have to deal with the staticky. I will try also. I hear y'all. I see y'all in the comments saying I'm screaming in the mic. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better. All right. Hey, Zena. Now, you guys, I have, like I said, starting October, we're going to start some new members content. So Sunday is our 1st October, which is October 1st, members live. So hopefully you guys can make it. It's in the evening, I believe. And the first one is, I want the members, anyone who is a members, bring me your questions that I can bring to Dawn. Everyone on these members' lives, I hope will have a notebook and a pen along with me, because I'm going to start letting the members have a big say-so in a lot that I do. Hi, Joy Hill, Sweet Toughness, Jamie, Lisa. Lots of Lisas. Yeah, you guys can have your opinions, but we don't have to be, you know, just trolling assholes about it. I think you guys know, for the most part, the difference. So again, we'll start with just deleting the comments, okay, guys? And then we'll do a block. And honestly, I know some people don't like that people were blocking for a long time, but one of the people is not even a mod for me, so I didn't even recognize the name that someone emailed me. It's not a mod for me. Hi, Kathy Harris, Marty. I'm Taylor. I'm not sure how to do it for iPhone. I'm so sorry, Candyland. But my membership link is in the description. Hi, Kels. All right, so just give me a minute here. And I was talking to y'all and I was muted. Did you hear me welcome you to the crazy train? Sweet Toughness, welcome, in case you didn't hear me. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Get your questions ready and bring them to me on Sunday evening. Open panel for the members, because I want all of your guys' questions. Hi, Nanas. Nikki Two Poles. So I'll say again, we want open opinions. We just don't want assholes. Okay? So we're going to be civil like we were last night. Mods, we're going to just delete comments that are assholes as a warning. And after that, if they cannot, you know, behave like adults with open minds, then they can be blocked. And I will let you guys just use your own mod judgments on how long you think that that person should be blocked on strike too, okay? But be reasonable at the same time, if you would, okay? I do not want anyone blocked for 24 hours right off the bat. I'll just say that much, okay? So with reason, because Dawn and I both know that neither one of us can please everybody at once, right, Dawn?
Right.
So, and we're open to the questions. Dawn wants to know what people want to know as well, and we will get to them eventually. Dawn, I'd love for you to start us off in prayer again, like last night,
Oh, cool.
if
Okay,
you
I'll do
would
the best
like.
I can.
All right,
Yes,
I'm ready.
absolutely. Alrighty. Dear Lord God, Savior, our Savior that does everything for us. I mean, you created us, you give us life, you give us this planet, and you offer so much more if we overcome the world and do the things we're supposed to do. And we thank you for that. And we just pray, Lord, for strength to do what's right. And we pray for all the kids that are, currently being kidnapped. And we thank you for the Sabbath, which started at sunset and continues on till Saturday night at sunset. And we thank you for all the great things that you stand for and that you do for us. And we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And lots of people are saying welcome to you, Dawn. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time again. I was not aware. See, I learn a little bit every time we talk about Sabbath. So it actually starts Friday night at sundown.
Yeah, it's sunset to sunset used to be the way that the calendar worked. But when the Roman Catholic Church, they changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday, they don't have the right to change God's laws. The Ten Commandments is the fourth commandment to keep the Sabbath day holy. And they changed it from Saturday to Sunday. And they also changed it from sunset to sunset, from midnight to midnight. It's an old
Okay.
pagan thing that they did, and it's weird that we follow these old pagan, things today in the United States and all over the world. But it's not the way that God set it up. And I'm just learning this stuff myself, so
Right.
for sure.
Interesting. Okay, so
Yeah,
Friday nights is the start of your Sabbath at sundown.
yeah. Friday night to Saturday. Yeah,
Okay.
sunset to sunset is the
Forgive me
beginning of
for
the
not
new
knowing
day.
that and
No, you're
bothering you
good.
this
You're good.
evening.
Oh,
Okay.
no, 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 no. This is all good. This is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to pull up what we were going through. I've got the timestamp where we ended last night, and we're just going to finish through the last like 30, 40 minutes of that.
Oh, cool.
And then, yeah, I'll let you have the floor after we're done with that and say whatever you would like that's on your mind. But remember, keep things to yourself that you're supposed to for right now
Right.
so that you get the help in the future, right?
Yeah, there's been some updates and some pretty good news.
Okay.
I can't wait to share it.
And you'll share that on your platform.
Well, we'll share it at the right time.
Yeah, at the right time and on your
Yeah.
platform, yes.
Well, or wherever, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Hi, Sandy, Little Dev, Running Bear, Magic Jack. Yes, 3 strikes, you're out. Absolutely. For the most part, I mod people that I trust and I see around that are usually pretty fair. So I'm not sure how to say that name. Eker, Frankie Hopkins. All right, everyone. So we're going to pull this video up. Again, I'm going to just focus on this with Dawn, and then I'll pay attention to the chat after that. Okay, so now we got to go. And Dawn, we're going to keep it classy. We're going to, just like last night.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. I've
As
also
it
been
should be.
trying. Yeah,
It
exactly.
should be, yes.
I'm gonna well, I've been actually trying to stop saying, I say oh my God a lot, and I'm trying to not say that anymore.
Well, I'm trying to do a lot of changing myself. We all are, and I think, everybody in the world goes through things, and we all are changing, and that's great.
We
I
could
mean, I
just
don't know.
one step at a time, right?
It's absolutely.
Okay, so here's a video. Okay, I got to get through a little commercial here. 1 second. And you can hear all right, Dawn?
Yep, absolutely great.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I want to go to 110. 50, okay. We'll just do 110.50. Okay. Let me share my screen. Boom. There we go. All right, there we go. And how did I have that before? Nope. Nope. Okay, 1 second. All right, I'm messing it all up. There we go. That's just gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to put words in your mouth. Though.
No, you're not. It's
Okay.
chill.
Then what happens? From there, you guys go where?
From the drugstore,
Yeah.
we got to that place by the stables.
Okay. And you say that place, is that the swimming hole?
I don't even know if it's allowed to be called a swimming hole. That's why I call it that place.
Got it, straight up. Now, is this Warrior Park?
No, it's not in Warriors Park. It's at
And again, Don, if you want it stopped before I stop it, just holler at me.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay, yep.
the stables, the horse stables.
Yes, sir.
Warriors horse stables or whatever they're called.
Okay, got it. And is this where you got...
Okay, so he says they went swimming at the horse stables, the water hole, I call it, which we all know that because we saw that video, right?
Yeah, the swimming hole. I don't know why you wouldn't be allowed to call it that or whatever. I don't understand that, but
Yeah.
Where-
Well, maybe
where
he didn't know
Summer
what
was-
to call it.
where Summer was swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's just called a watering hole.
I guess.
Yeah. So what I wanted to ask about that is some people messaged me last night and I saw them this morning, and one of the workers at the park there said that they saw the truck Candace was driving there parked for a couple hours. Do you know if that's true?
I don't. I mean, that
Okay.
could very well be. I mean,
Okay. I'll find the clip and we'll go over that a different time after Sabbath, and I'll have you look at it and see.
guys got out and went swimming?
Yeah, that little hole.
At some point, she give you something?
Yeah, that Twisted Tea.
And when did she give you that?
As soon as we got out the car.
Right, as soon as you got down there? And did she have one?
No,
Did she have any alcohol?
no, because she had to drive.
Okay, so she gives you the alcohol.
Yeah,
Did you ask for it?
not until after she got it.
Okay.
I mean,
so
I'm gonna lie.
no, okay. So after she bought it, you said, "Hey, can I have that?"
Yeah, she just said yeah.
And she just kicked it onto you, gave it to you.
She does that. You can ask her.
Okay. Well, I'll ask you because you're the one. If she handed it to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about the
Vape.
Did Hunter like to ask for alcohol a lot when he left home, or?
I have no idea. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, because, right. Yeah, because I think he's stuck to that pretty much so far. He says that he asked for it, and Candace was like, yeah, whatever. But
Yeah.
did she originally buy that for herself or for her mom or something? But then Hunter drank it.
I have no idea because she don't drink that at all.
Yeah. Okay. Does Grandma?
No.
Okay. Okay. But Hunter likes them. All right. Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah, the vape.
Oh, we was both hitting it.
Okay. And do you do that a lot?
What vape?
Yeah.
I mean, when I have them, yeah. There's just like nicotine vapes.
Okay. Don't vape, man. Okay.
Vape.
All right. Your uncle here.
Unfortunately, it's hard to keep these teens off of the vaping.
Right.
Like, they're kind of geared towards our children. That's their main target
Yeah, absolutely.
with that kind of stuff, right?
You know, I remember when we were kids, the things we used to do. Man,
Yeah.
the high school was the actual hangout for everybody. The high school parking lot
Yeah.
when we were kids. That's where everybody met.
I grew up in
Really?
Minnesota, land of many lakes. So our hangout
Right.
spot was usually a cornfield somewhere
Nice,
or a lake
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. Cool.
Or said, don't vape, no more vaping, okay? Mom, no vaping over here.
Yeah, no vaping.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, so from there, what happened? Or at that moment, what happens? Do you go in the water first, or who goes in the water?
Summer was in the water because I was drinking the tea at the time.
Got it. Where were you at?
I was just standing around. Me and her mom was watching
What are you talking about?
TikTok. Like, she was on TikTok looking at funny videos.
Okay.
And then she was looking through Facebook. We just have like our normal conversation.
And like what?
Like, we just
So he says Summer was just right there in the water, and Candace was just watching funny videos right there. Like right there where Summer was in the water. Is that's pretty common?
I'd say, yeah, she likes to look at TikTok videos and stuff. I'd say that's probably what happened, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Did Summer know her boundaries in the water?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was. Now Josie's a different story. He scared the hell out of me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but Summer knew to stay close to shore and everything. She was real cautious
Okay.
about everything. She was cautious around the house here. She was cautious when she was in the water.
Okay.
But when I went out to Utah, we went to the dam up in the canyon, and Josie swam out in the deep water.
Oh.
Well, we was with my son, and my son went out on a surfboard, and Josie started swimming after him, and I kept hollering. I was so scared. I was scared to death.
Oh man.
But I did teach him how to swim on his back if he got tired and stuff like that. But still, I was scared. He had no life jacket or nothing. And he
So you
swam
almost
way
had
out in deep water.
to jump in and
I
rescue
was,
him.
there was no way. He was so far out there. There's nothing I could have done.
Oh shit.
So I was
That's
scared
scary.
to death. But my
Yeah.
son seen him and little Donnie, and he come back and got him on the surfboard and everything. But yeah, Josie, he thinks he's a magnificent swimmer, and he is. But as a parent, it scares the hell out of you.
Sure. Yeah. Same. I had my kids in the water basically like right after birth though, so they're little fish now.
Right.
talk about what we've done the past week, how long we haven't seen each other for. That's just what we just mainly do, just hang out.
Okay. Does she like you?
No.
Not in that way?
She has a husband.
Okay, but in that way, does she like you?
No.
Did you get that vibe at all?
Did you get any vibes that Hunter had a crush on Candace at all?
Not whatsoever, no.
Okay.
No, just like
So-
a mother-son thing or a friend maybe.
Right.
And Candace is that way. I mean, she tries to help people, and it's unfortunate that she got blamed for some crazy stuff, whatever.
Right.
She's actually a pretty faithful woman.
Okay.
Nah, she just treated me like her adopted son. Everybody say
Okay.
that.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. And from there,
How's that sound to you?
That sounds perfect to me.
Okay.
where's Grandma at this point?
She was still in the car because she had a call to get her phone turned on.
Okay, whose phone is she using?
She's using her phone.
Okay, but it's turned off.
No, her phone's not turned off. I was saying like,
So Grandma had gotten new minutes or a new phone on June 15th that she had to get started up.
It must have been
Okay.
right. I forget what you call it. Oh, shoot.
He said like straight talk or something like that.
Not straight talk. I forgot. We was talking about it yesterday. I'd already forgot.
Okay. But
they
but
got
yes,
a
she
new-
did get a phone.
Yeah, they got a new cell tower in up here, so we all go through that company now. I cannot
Right.
remember what it is now.
That AT&T tower.
AT&T, that's right.
Okay. Okay. So June 15th that afternoon,
Wow. the
Grandma
day
got
she
a new
went
phone.
missing.
Yeah,
That
the day she went missing.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Right, me neither. And we've heard it 100 times, right?
Yeah,
That's why it's good to go through some of this again after a while.
wow.
Yeah. All right. So so far this sounds okay to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not turned all the way off. Like there's like no minutes to it.
Got it. So she's got one of the like burner phones,
No,
load
she has a
minutes to
straight
it?
talk. She has a straight talk phone. She had to
Got it.
call straight talk to put money in it,
Got it.
so she got minutes for the rest
A
of
lot of senior citizens use those.
Yeah.
Do you think I need one?
What, straight talk phone?
Don't answer that, Hunter.
Don't you answer that, Don.
all right.
Our grandma does though.
Oh,
Free phone.
there you go. There you go.
I mean, it's still a government phone.
There you go. Okay, straight up. So she's in the car. You're with Candace. Summer's in the water. Walk me through that. What do you see happening?
See happening? I just see her swimming like usual.
How far out is she?
Okay, so you got that TikTok on your phone, son? Because I want to like show them precisely like the exact how far she goes.
Okay. And who took this TikTok?
Her mother.
Candace.
I mean, you might see me throw up a gang sign, but
Did you take a TikTok?
I'll do TikToks.
Okay. Did you do pictures? You do Instagram, Twitter?
I mean, I do pictures with my girl, but that's it.
Right. Did you do a picture with her, with Summer that day?
Nah, she was just taking a video.
Candace was?
Yeah.
Okay.
She took a whole video of all of us over there.
Okay. Who's all of us?
Me, her mom, and Summer.
Got it. So mom gets out of the car at some point?
Yeah, at some point. I don't even know what point that is.
Okay, that's cool.
She just gets out the car.
So they're looking for the video that is that the last known video of Summer, that TikTok?
So
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Because some people get that video mixed up for the last one with Candace had put out that video that was, I think, supposed to be a picture for you. You know, when she's sleeping on the milk jugs.
Yeah, that was the last picture of Summer. Period. Yes.
Okay.
Video or whatever it was.
Okay, so would you say that's the last one, or the TikTok
Yes.
video is the last one?
The one where she's swimming, probably the second to the last one, and the very last one's where she's asleep on the milk jug.
Okay. Because I think TBI has not acknowledged that video at all. That's weird, right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. That could be a strategy of theirs as well, right?
Yeah, he's right.
Okay.
When she's done with the phone, and then they tell me about that water park.
Okay. So at some point now, after that, swimming, you're going to go to a water park.
No, I was saying like for that Friday coming up.
Got it. Okay, so this is a plan ahead.
Yeah, it was
coming.
a plan ahead, but I still had to ask my probation officer. That's why we was gonna do it that Friday.
Okay, okay. So you would need permission to go.
Yeah, because it's in Jonesboro. It's
Got it.
out of the city.
Got it, got it.
And technically, I'm not allowed to leave the city
Okay.
without her permission.
Without your mom's
Yeah,
or your PO's?
hers mainly.
Huh?
The PO will sign it as long as she says okay. That's what I'm saying.
Now it's time for him to go cross state lines for graduation.
Got it, got it.
But that was way before all that.
That's cool. So that's another story. Let's just focus on what's going on with Summer.
Tennessee in Hawkins County. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says a family member reported her missing to the sheriff's office.
Oh, that's cool. That's fine. I've seen that. That's the video where she's in the water and you're kind of on the beach there or on the shoreline there.
You see, there's a little like tree there or a log.
Yeah, yeah.
She went like as far as that, but not no farther.
Okay.
I just seen that she.
Does that sound right? Do you know that area where she swims? She wouldn't go past that certain little area?
Well, I mean, Summer's pretty cautious. I mean, being a girl, I mean, you know, she's not going to go out in deep water or anything like that.
Yeah, she's a little afraid.
Of course.
Okay.
She was underwater for like 10, 15 seconds, so I was like, are you okay? And I
Okay, I'm going to rewind that one second because he says something now. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
She went like as far as that, but not no farther.
Okay.
I just seen that she was underwater for like 10, 15 seconds, so I was like, are you okay? And I pulled up, she said, yeah, I'm just swimming underwater.
Summer went underwater for 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, I really can't speak on that because I wasn't there.
Right.
I mean, I in my mind, I can imagine her like maybe ducking her head for a second or two or whatever, but
That's what I was
really
going to
don't-
ask. Is that common for her? Does she like to put her head under and swim for a couple seconds?
I've never seen her actually swim underwater.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Because when he says that, that's how a lot of people think, well, did she drown or whatever, you know?
Right, yeah.
Because 10 to 15 seconds. Now, if you're okay with it, I think I might do a video on Sunday or something and just film myself holding my face in water for 15 seconds. Because I feel like it's longer than it sounds like.
Well, I think people can hold their breath for like a long time.
Yeah.
At least a minute, I'm sure. I don't know how long.
But that's not typical for Summer to put her head underwater for 10 to 15 seconds and be swimming. Okay.
Yeah, that's really an odd comment and
Okay.
everything else. But I can't speak on it because
Because you weren't there. Right. Okay. And that's fair.
Okay, so you see a point where Summer is underwater.
For like 10 to 15 seconds.
Okay, walk me through that.
And so I'll go in calm as heck because I know she might just be messing around.
Did you think she was injured?
No,
Could she have been?
She could have been.
So he said that that kind of scared him when she went under the water like that. So he went in the water, but he went in there really calm, but he just wanted to make sure she was okay.
Yeah.
Had you ever been?
Maybe she was experimenting with holding her breath and going underwater. I know I did as a kid.
Right, and
know,
kids. I mean, she
yeah.
was 5. That's when they're just like trying to learn their.
Yeah, and she's really high intelligence, you know, for her age. And stuff,
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
Help me understand that.
I mean, she could have been when she got back into the car, like how the water gets through your lungs and everything else.
Okay.
And how she was in the hot car while they went to the stores and everything.
Okay, so let's go from the moment you see her, and what did you do?
I just throw my shirt down and just threw myself into that water to see if she's okay.
Okay, so you got scared.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, walk me through those emotions.
I was just like, I don't really get scared or nothing, to be honest. I just get a little bit like spooked.
Got it.
Spooked.
Okay.
Like, how do I put that? Like, spooked. Like, I get a little bit like shook for a second.
Sounds like he's explaining like how you felt when your sons went out too far.
Yeah.
And going swimming with Hunter, he usually did like helping and keep an eye on the younger ones.
Yeah, he done really well. The kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I trusted him for sure.
Okay, cool.
'Cause, you know, you're gonna watch older kids around your kids and make sure,
Right.
you know, and every time, you know, I'd seen him, he's like I said, he's a perfect gentleman.
Okay. Now, did he used to work for you before?
No.
Okay.
Right.
That's it.
Okay, she got nervous.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And did you call her?
Yeah, I was like, Summer, but I don't know if you can hear underwater like that.
So can you see her underwater?
No, yeah, you can see her. I can see her. It's just that I always wanted to make sure that she was okay.
Got it, straight up. And what happened?
I just pull her up, bring her over my shoulders. I say, "Are you okay?" She goes, "Yeah."
Did she spit up water or anything?
She did spit up water.
Was she laughing?
She was just laughing. Yeah.
Okay.
How's that sound to you?
It sounded like she was playing around, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like Summer, yeah.
Okay.
I was just saying because after the effect of that, because it was a short period of time
Right.
before they dropped me off that she said that she was missing.
Got it, straight up. So in that moment where she's in the water, how much time do you think, just a guesstimate, between the moment you saw her underwater and the moment you got her up out of the water?
At least like 4 seconds.
Okay, 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So what was Candace doing when Summer was under the water?
Talking to her mom,
And what was the grandma doing?
talking back, looking for flowers.
What do you mean?
She always picks flowers everywhere she goes, or rocks.
So are they...
How's that sound to you? Is that how Grandma behaves?
Yeah, she likes to look for rocks and stuff like that
Okay.
as a pastime. Yeah, that's what she does.
Okay.
Grandma, yeah.
Oh yeah, rocks. Yeah, and then and flowers. Yeah.
Driftwood or just whatever, you know.
Well, that's kind of cool. From wherever she goes.
Right.
Cool, yeah, that's pretty cool. I I pick rocks as well.
I got a piece of driftwood right here that they picked up somewhere that I put on the shelf.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Looking for flowers?
No, she was talking about there were flowers one day that she wanted that they were there. I guess they go there every time now. I don't know.
Okay.
But them flowers, she said that they were very pretty flowers and that she wished she could pick some of them.
Okay.
I guess.
Lori Lowe, a watering hole is a very much I consider it a country thing because I'm not from Tennessee, but I'm from Minnesota and kind of like the little some little areas of the lake, you know, where not many people go. We call it the watering holes. That's just, is that like a country thing, you think, Don, or?
Well, I guess. I haven't actually been to this particular spot. But
Okay.
I guess it's kind of a good spot, you know, shallow water and safe for the kids.
And sometimes the horses drink from there, right? Is that
have
what I
no
heard?
idea.
I don't know. Maybe
I
not.
have no clue, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get to spend a lot of time, you know, like this because I was always at work.
Yeah.
So that was what they was talking about before I went to go grab her.
Okay, but then you noticed Summer.
Yeah.
Were you concentrating on Summer?
Yeah.
While drinking the tea?
Yeah, I was staying focused on her mainly.
So you're kind of like the lifeguard.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
How's that sound to you?
I guess it's okay. I mean, I'm glad he was looking out, you know.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what anybody, you know, any good person would do. You know, that's good.
And that was pretty normal behavior of him around your
I think
kids.
so, yeah, he was always looking out for the kids, yes.
Okay.
Wrong or, I mean,
No,
correct?
you're correct. You're correct.
Okay.
I pay attention. I might not see. I could be staring that way, but still see.
Got it. I do the same thing. Okay.
I just keep an eye on like what I observe things more often than people do.
You're street smart.
Yeah.
You're wise. Because you never know, right?
That's why I've noticed that before you even told me.
I know. Somebody could walk up on you and boom. Next thing you know it, right? Right? So you're watching her. She's underwater or goes underwater. Did you see her go underwater?
No, I didn't see her go in the water because she was showing me a TikTok that she done with the dogs and the dirt bikes.
Got it. Candace was.
Yeah.
So your focus was on the TikTok.
For a second there, but then when I turned my eye that way, I just seen that. I don't know how long she could have been under there for, but I just seen her under the water and I didn't see her come back up, so
okay,
kind of shook me. So I was gonna go see if she was okay.
So you went in.
Do you think that Summer was okay? Like, do you think that there was any kind of drowning or dry drowning, whatever people are saying?
No, I don't. No. Not
The
at all.
possibilities of that would be.
No, because she was in shallow water, and you know, when you're a kid and you're experimenting with water and stuff like that, you might, you know how it is. I mean, I don't think so.
So you do believe she was home and she was perfectly fine and alive that day?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You went in to rescue her.
It could have been longer, it could have been shorter. She could have just went under there at that point. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
So you went in to rescue her.
See if she was okay, yeah.
And did you get her out?
Yeah, I got her out.
Okay.
And then not even like 15 minutes later, we went to grab that prescription that she needed.
Okay. How was she when she got out? Did she walk back to the car?
Yeah, she would walk back to the car.
She seemed normal?
She just seemed perfectly fine.
Okay. She seemed like Summer?
Yeah. I mean,
Did it seem like there was anything wrong with her being under that water?
not really, but you gotta think as a little kid swimming, it can tire you out easily.
True.
So I don't know if she could have been sleeping when they dropped me off because I thought she was awake.
Okay. So from the water hole now, or I'll call it a water hole,
From the water hole,
where do you go?
we go to this thing called Hippie House.
Hippie house?
They sell like THC.
Are you familiar with the hippie house?
I'm not, but I do know the laws on what they can and can't sell. And he said they sell THC. They sell a very degraded form of THC that really probably just gives you a
That
headache.
Delta 8 stuff? That
yeah,
crap?
The Delta
yeah.
8, yeah. Garbage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not real weed there.
No.
Okay. So it's not like here in Canada where I can go just like every corner like a McDonald's and go buy me a real joint.
Really? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
I'm
Just
so
just went to
jealous.
the store today and picked up a 10-pack of joints already pre-rolled for me. I just got a spark on. All right.
Well, it was that way in Virginia, but they raided everybody yesterday, and so they legalized weed in Virginia, but they're not allowed to sell it. So what they would do is you'd go in, and they would give you the Delta 8, or they sell you the Delta 8, and then when you was going out the door, like they would give you for free the real weed.
Oh.
So they raided all the stores yesterday, but they didn't arrest nobody or charge anybody, which is like kind of weird. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do or how they're gonna deal with it. You know, but a lot of people from Tennessee were going to Virginia, which is only like 5 minutes from my house, to get this real weed.
That's funny.
Yeah.
CBD, the vapes.
Got it. So she's going to cop like another vape, or is she buying CBD?
She was gonna go in there to see what was in there because it just had opened.
Okay, so you get there to that house. It's called the Hippie House?
Yeah, it's literally, so you know.
Does Candace smoke that Delta 8 crap?
No.
No.
Hell no.
How you come up from what's it called? The Warriors?
Yeah.
You know how you come up, there's like a few places on the side here.
Yes, sir.
There's a hippie house like They used to go to this one. It's another tobacco store. I don't know. Who
Okay.
that is. That's probably one of the neighbors. It's another tobacco store.
Okay.
But she used to go to it. It's down there.
Right.
Mom, where's that tobacco store?
Do you smoke cigarettes or anything, Don?
I smoke cigarettes, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. I wish I could smoke weed.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. I mean, I'm on probation. I can't smoke it, but
Oh, right, because it's not legal there. Yeah, that would be
no,
bad.
not in
Okay.
Tennessee, right.
And cigarettes. Now, I'm just asking because I've been learning a little bit about the Seventh-day Adventist. Is cigarettes allowed?
You know, I'm not really sure. You know,
Okay.
I mean, I think cigarettes would be like one of the, or weed.
Is
would
weed
be-
allowed? Yeah, I need to
Yeah, I
know.
mean, honestly, I think it's probably one of the least of the problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean.
Can you
honestly,
ask your church for me?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will. And to me, it seems. I mean, if that's the least of your problems, kind of thing, and you're using weed to cope with other addictions or psychological problems or whatever it is, I mean, I don't think that God would really hold that against you unless you was
Right.
smoking an ounce a day or something. But if you smoked, you know, a little bit every, you know, just to help
So
out.
don't
I
overdo
don't-
it.
Right. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't see where that would be a serious issue if you, I don't, you know, I don't know, but I just don't see it as being a big issue. I really don't.
Okay. I'll have
Not
to
me
let Dad know that
personally,
too. Because the
Right.
other people was trying to get him to stop every night. I was like, no.
Right.
Like, don't you fuck with his regimen, okay? Because
Exactly.
or else you got me after ya.
That is hilarious. But true, yeah.
No, not that one. The other one.
Hippie house.
Not the hippie house. The tobacco store. The
Thanks,
one that's
Grandma.
down by Warrior. No, which one I'm talking about? The white one.
That's all right. I'll find it.
But it's
So what did she? Did you go in?
No, I can't go in. I'm under.
Who went in?
Her and her mother.
And that left you in Summer. Was she talking to you?
Because I would have the phone here and I'd make her swipe there. Because I don't really watch TikTok. I don't really like to do anything with camera on.
What was Summer talking about?
How's that sound to you? A teenager saying he doesn't like TikTok or being around cameras. Is that like Hunter?
I don't know. You know, I don't know Hunter that well, but I've been around him, you know, a little bit with the kids. You know, we'd be playing with the kids, and he'd come up, and me and him would always hug. We'd always give
Okay.
each other a big old hug, you know, and that's all I really know about Hunter.
Okay.
She was talking about LOLs. Because she likes a new thing. Her mom was talking about she done grew out of Frozen. Now she wants all these LOLs.
What's LOL? Laugh out loud?
Yeah, they're like little
Some kind of
surprise
dolls.
dolls.
Little dolls.
Okay. Which ones was she watching?
She was just
Do you still have any of her LOL dolls?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, that's actually not too surprising from a father not knowing. Candace would know for sure.
But I know we have all of Summer's toys packed away. We saved all her stuff.
So you do still have her stuff for her.
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
just watching.
I see you, says Cotton Candy Boobs.
If I can remember it. No, she wasn't doing that. I was just saying she was talking about that.
Got it.
But she was mainly watching Pockets.
Okay.
I'll show you what that is, because we got one.
Oh, Pocket. Pocket. Somebody would be involved in this thing.
Yeah, I
Right
just
here.
mess with them, because I have impulsive ADHD.
Okay, so she likes these. This is one of her favorite toys?
No, it's something that she just got into.
Got it.
Over there?
Because she was scrolling through that. Miss Donna May was fixing to leave. Alright, now
What's down there?
let us go.
So she likes these.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're in the CBD store. How long were they in there?
Like 5 minutes tops.
And then what happened?
And then she came out with 2 vapes. She came out with hers and then another one she gave me.
She gave you one. Another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's saying that Candace gave him hard iced tea and now vapes.
I don't know.
Is that like her to do? Or do you,
I don't know.
or would he just taken it, or do you think she would give it to him, or would he steal? Like, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So you're not a
know.
you okay? That's
I
fair.
know the boy liked to smoke cigarettes and
Okay.
do whatever. I mean, he's a teenager. I don't know. I'm not trying to justify anything. I
Okay.
mean, I don't
So
know.
you don't know if she would willingly let him have it or if he just took and is saying that.
Mm,
You can just leave it at you don't know. That's okay.
I mean, the boys like to smoke cigarettes. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, what do you do? I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll leave it at that.
And then what took place then?
Then we went to grab that prescription.
That's when you went to the prescription?
Yes.
At Walgreens?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was ready?
Yeah.
Okay, how long do you think it took for that prescription to get ready?
So they said 35 minutes.
Okay.
So that could have all took 35 minutes or more.
Okay. And then what happened when did somebody go into the store or did you go to drive-through again?
Drive-through again.
And where are you sitting at this point?
Watching this video, as we're sitting here watching this video,
Mm-hmm.
I can see Grandma smoking in the back.
Yep.
Whatever they're doing,
Yep.
He has plenty of access to cigarettes
Yeah.
or whatever. He can get alcohol from the hood or whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, to sit there and place blame on CANDUS is a little bit ridiculous, I think.
Okay.
I mean, it's he can make up his own mind whether he wants to smoke or drink or whatever. I mean, but he
Right.
has plenty of access.
Well, he's not
to it
saying that Candace forced it upon him. He's saying he asked her, she gave it to him. He's saying he asked for it. He is saying that.
all. Yeah.
I just don't know. Do I believe a 15-year-old? Because I don't know. Does he want to cover his own butt? Would he just take it and then say Candace gave it to him? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, and then again, I really can't speak on it because I wasn't there or
Right.
or whatever.
Okay, we're going to leave it at that. You just don't know because you weren't there.
The same. Well, I was sitting in the middle because she was the person that was wet, and so she had a pillow under her.
Got it. So she's sitting on a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
The baby is.
Yeah.
Summer.
Okay, this pillow has come up by so many people. Was that common for her to sit on a pillow in the truck?
Who, Candace?
Summer.
Oh, I have no idea. I have no clue.
Okay.
Okay, where's that pillow now? Do you know?
The pillow now?
Yeah, the pillow.
I don't even know. I haven't been up to their house in like over a year. To be honest with you.
No, that's cool. So from there, where do you guys go?
From there, we got to Sonic.
Where?
Sonic.
Sonic. And what did you get at Sonic?
Slushies. Like a blueberry slushie.
Okay.
She got some purple one. Her mother got an orange one, and Summer got the same blueberry one.
So they bought a slushie at Sonic.
The one down, not by your Walmart, but the other one.
Okay. So now where's that Sonic at?
Fort Henry Drive.
Okay, got it.
Before Walmart.
Okay, so from there, did they eat them there? Did you guys eat them there?
No, we ate them on the way to
After
Priceless.
Walmart.
Okay, so you eat the slushes all the way to, what's it called?
Priceless.
Priceless. Okay, where's that at?
Ask her. I really don't do good with like.
Do you know where that's at, Miss?
It's the one that she goes to by the liquor store.
Okay.
It's down.
It's down before you hit her road.
It's like almost across from J&J Auto.
Okay. And then
No, that's one.
who goes into the store?
Her and her mother again.
Okay, so Candace and her mom go in the store again. And that left you and Summer in the car.
Yeah.
And what are you guys doing?
Just still watching TikToks, listening to music. I mean, just sitting there watching TikToks mainly.
Is she lethargic? Is she, do you notice anything unusual about her?
I didn't know. I just seen that her hair was cut. That was it.
Yeah, but when did you notice that, right?
That was like when we first saw her.
Right, when you first, right.
Yeah, so Summer, for people that don't know, had her head shaved.
Right.
And that was done how long would you say before she went missing?
Well, the whole back of her head was shaved, and we tried to deal with it that way, but we decided, maybe it'd be better just to shave it all off and let it all grow out at once. And then Candace shaved her hair to make her feel better or whatever.
Right.
But it didn't bother Summer. It didn't bother her at all.
How long before she went missing would you say that her head was shaved down? A couple months, a month, couple weeks?
A month, maybe.
Maybe about a month?
About a month, somewhere in there.
Okay. So it would have been just hardly grown in at the time
Yeah.
of her disappearance. Okay.
Right.
I mean, but at that moment, are you noticing anything unusual going down?
Not really.
Okay, when you say not really, what does that mean?
Like, not in general, no.
Yeah, the dog. Say it again.
I said not in general, no. Like, nothing really, but nothing's going on.
Okay. And then what happens from there?
From there, I think they was in the store for an hour, maybe?
Okay, they were in the store for a long time?
Yeah, a little bit long, but not that long.
And what did they get?
So they got groceries for the house. I don't know what all they got. All I seen was what was beside of us, the milks.
Okay. And where did the orange soda come from? Next to Summer on the seat.
Okay, so a lot of people think an hour sounds like a long time to leave Hunter and Summer in the truck while they're in the stores, but I don't think, because if they picked up the prescription like around 1:30 or something and Hunter was home by like 2:30, like maybe, but also I would say like kids aren't really on with their time, you know, like 20 minutes might seem like an hour to them sometimes
Right.
when they're waiting for their parents or whatever, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
The orange soda. Orange soda. I'm really trying to think on that one. I forgot there was orange soda.
There is an orange soda on the seat.
Do you know who liked orange soda in the family?
I have no clue.
Okay,
you know,
just-
I've never, ever took the time to watch this video.
I
just
know.
don't have the patience. I'm falling asleep right now. I mean, it's like, I don't know.
Okay, so what was the favorite soda in your house? Like for us, for me, it's Pepsi, right?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Okay, yeah, I think I remember Candace said that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know where this is going, but.
Well, we're almost through it.
In the TikTok video.
TikTok video.
Yeah, and the video that somebody took of her in the car.
There was also Skittles or something, some kind of candy.
No, that was her candy, not mine. I don't eat.
Yeah, whose candy was that?
That was hers. Not the drugstore, but the discount tobacco store.
She bought it there?
Yeah.
And what is that?
I think it's like a Fanta or Orange Crush soda, maybe.
Yeah. And then what about the candy on the seat?
That was her candy. Because her grandma done bought it for her.
The Lady Vols.
No,
Okay.
The Vols are like the worst team in the world.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, so from there, now you have this, they come back to the car. Where's the milk come in?
The milk. Oh, when they had to put everything in the bed of the truck. You know, like the back of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
I call it a truck bed because it is a truck bed.
Okay. But there's a picture of Summer leaning against the milk bottles.
Yeah, they put them there. Well, I think I put them there in the middle because there's no room on the other side of me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I put them there because she was sitting by the window, and then
Was she sleeping?
no, she wasn't even sleeping at the time.
Okay.
I just set them in the middle because if they were to fall and spill, it would be on me, and I don't feel like cleaning up no truck mess.
Okay. It looks like she's against the door though, in that picture.
I wasn't there when that picture was took.
Oh, okay. When did they take that picture? Do you know?
I have no
I
idea.
believe the one with the milk jugs was sitting right here in front of my house because that's exactly how that baby was before they left.
Okay. Well, when you were in the car, where'd they put the milk?
Well, they gave it to me.
They gave it to you.
Okay, I just want to pull up that picture quick.
So this picture would be on the way home after they dropped Hunter off. And they're on the way
Yeah,
home.
it ended up being a short video, but Candace was
Right.
thinking it was a picture.
Right.
But it ended up
Right.
being a short little video.
Right.
Let me just I don't know how well we can. Okay, so can we see that at all?
Yeah, we've seen that. Oh, we've all seen that.
Okay, so in my
Multiple
opinion, that
times.
looks like Summer is actually in the middle of the truck.
She probably had the slushy and was wiped out from swimming and fell asleep like any kid would.
Yep. Now this picture is cropped a little bit, you guys, but you find the uncropped version. I'll put it on my community post after. You can see the seat belt on the other side of that milk, and then there's that seat over there. So this is Summer, and I think Candace is correct because that looks to me that she is in the middle seat. The milk is propped up by, like, I don't know, do you put grocery? There's something there beside the milk. You can see it. I don't know if
that's
it's
in
a
the
box.
back of It's in the back of an extended cab Chevrolet.
Okay. Do you know what's holding that milk cup right there?
No clue.
Okay, but am I correct that that would be the middle seat of the back of the truck?
I believe so.
Okay.
But I would like to kind of back up a little bit, if that's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, sure.
So, a month prior to this, we had CPS, up our ass because somebody called and said that we was giving our kids loaded guns to play with. Okay, this is crazy. I mean, so we've been trying to get together records from CPS on who was the caller and all this, and they want to be all secretive and stuff. They don't want to tell us. I don't understand why, or if this is something made up by them or something, or what. I don't know. So June 14th, the day before all this that the swimming hole thing.
Yeah.
June 14th, we've been dealing with them and everything. They'd come to the house and everything was fine according to them. And so they closed the case on June 14th.
Okay.
They brought a supervisor up here, and I can't remember her name. We've vetted this woman's name and looked into her, and everything seems to be legit. Okay, with her and the previous caseworker, the day they closed the case. But I would like to say that this woman was looking around our house, watching Summer carefully and stuff, because I remember clearly I was there when I got home from work.
Okay.
And Summer was running around, and the boys had their motorcycles, and they were like showing off to the caseworkers and stuff how good they could ride their motorcycles and stuff. And Waylon had his little electric motorcycle from Walmart's and running around and stuff. And so they said they closed that case because of whoever called and said we was, and I can't imagine who would call and say that I was giving my kids loaded guns to play with or whatever. It's so ridiculous. I don't understand that.
Okay.
But they closed the case. Everything was fine according to CPS. And almost exactly 24 hours later, after the swimming hole incident and everything, while I'm still at work, she disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And is gone. And
Mm-hmm.
after all the crazy stuff and all this unimaginable crap with the police and CPS, I mean, all this stuff. We had forensics up here, the whole 9 damn yards, and search teams everywhere. And so CPS shows back up in their little car, come up in the driveway. I should have told them, believe me, now I know. I would have told them to get the freak off the property fast. You better get out of here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But my dumbass, I didn't know any better. So they said they wanted to reopen the case because of Summer's disappearance and everything. Little did I know, the whole thing. They, in the end, after a few weeks of them up our ass, they thought it would be a good idea to get the boys out of a dangerous situation, which it was dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of agreed with them because it was very scary and everything that was going on.
So you didn't
So
fight it very much.
I didn't really fight it. And of course, they were saying, hey, this is a temporary thing, that we're going to get your kids back, blah, 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 bullshit, 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 lying sons of bitches. I fucking hate them motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I'm getting
Right.
worked up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's
Hey, man,
understandable.
this is a $70 billion fucking mafia. CPS and family court is a mafia. It's about $70 billion. That's what it's about to these motherfuckers. They take
Mm-hmm.
people's kids all day long, day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know what, this video you're showing has nothing to do with Chris McDonough, the YouTubers and whatever, and all these people. It has nothing to do with Summer's disappearance. I think CPS has something to do with Summer's disappearance.
We're going to start digging into.
I'm
Yep.
going to state it plainly right now.
Okay.
they had something to do with Summer's disappearance. That's my theory. I believe that,
Okay.
and that's where I stand. And so my
Well,
apologies to all the great people out there and all this stuff and all the fighting and everything that's been going on. I just, man, they got away clean, man. These are professionals. There's something, I mean, you look at the big picture and over the years and everything and all the commotion and everything that's going on, everything that was thrown at us, and the way the CPS fucked us over out of our kids and everything else. These sorry sons of bitches.
would you think that it's CPS more so than like Jody Sue? Because I know,
I
didn't
do.
she offer to
I
buy
do.
your property, some cash offer or whatever? She wanted you
Well,
all gone.
well, I'm. I don't want to. I don't know what Jody Sue's deal is, and I don't know what all these people's deal is, and the conspiracy theories and all this stuff. This is people we're dealing with, and people tend to, I guess, do these kind of things. I guess I don't know. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Well, I think you
But
guys that don't believe, you'll be surprised. We're going to share some stories that Don and I have found,
no.
as
And
well
there's a
as,
lot more. There's a
yeah,
lot more coming. Sure, there's a lot more coming.
there is, and there'll be stuff, again, there's stuff that Don, and I told Don, like, he's took a serious behind the scenes investment in what he believes, and he's always, one of our first conversations, he told me that what he is thinking in his mind that no one would believe, and I'm pretty sure this is what he was talking about because he never wanted to speak publicly about it.
And wouldn't this be a great cover? I mean, nobody in the world would think that CPS would do something like this. Oh no, I mean,
Well, of
I'm not
course they
trying to be
wouldn't.
mean to your people and people listening. I, I, I mean, wouldn't this be perfect? I mean, oh my gosh,
It's certainly, maybe this is, it's a way that we can
the
at least
whole,
educate people.
yeah, I mean, the way everything went down, the whole 9 yards, and I guarantee you, they're in YouTube and everywhere else. Some of the most cruelest stuff you'll hear on YouTube could
Are you
possibly
afraid
be.
that they'll hear what your
I
feelings
want
are and
them
try
to
to
hear
set
it.
you
I
up?
want them to hear me. Oh,
You're
they've
not afraid of
already
getting
set
set
us
up?
up. They've already set us up.
Okay.
They've got with Hawkins County and everything else. Look at
Yeah.
everything that's happened.
Is that why they're
But
forcing you to be in Tennessee right now?
I really don't think Hawkins County's playing the game much more. I
No?
think I hope not. I hope
Okay.
they'll do the right thing. I mean,
Okay.
these are police officers sworn to uphold justice. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
And
I'm
what are the
saying,
steps if this all falls through? Is there more steps that you can take?
I don't know, man. I need y'all's help. I need
Okay.
everybody's help, please.
Well, you already know if
I'm
this is
begging.
really where your heart is, I'm going to help you
Yes,
dig into
yes, yes.
this. And
And
people that don't understand that, then they just don't understand that. But you know what? You're
right,
taking
right.
a serious investment in your thoughts, and I see that you are, so I'm going to help you investigate this
I think
because it is possible.
yes, it is. I mean, this is what CPS does on a
Let's
legal
talk about that
basis all
cop
day
that was
long.
up by your property before Summer went missing, right? Not a lot of
Yeah,
people
I
heard
don't
that.
even. Yeah, I talked to Benny. I tried to talk to Benny a little bit through text today,
Yep.
and he said he looked into it, I guess,
Hmm.
and supposedly I wish he could tell us more about it. But supposedly this cop was up here to see some girl or something, but
Let
I've
me
never
see
seen no
quick if he
cops
can
bouncing
pop
back
up.
and forth or anything. I don't see a bunch of cop cars coming in and out here or anything. There's and I don't even know who's seen the car leaving the area at the time of someone's disappearance. I don't. I have no clue. I think Benny knows more about it than anybody. I
I
don't
just
know.
texted him to ask him if he would pop up with us for a minute. So we'll see. But I did speak with Benny about it also, and yes, there was.
Right.
There was a cop there in the area. He was seeing, who was it, Crystal or somebody in the area?
I don't know.
I don't know what the name is, but Benny was going to look it up. Maybe we can have Benny cover that again, too.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay, let's get through the last couple minutes here.
I'd like not to keep, but
Do we
We're
really
almost done.
have to?
Yes,
Oh man. Okay. All
we got
right.
to finish it. We got to finish it.
All right.
No, to put it away.
Yeah.
And where did you put it?
I had it sitting on my lap until we got out the car.
Got it.
But I'm super proud of you. You've been awesome.
I'm proud of you and a lot of people out there.
Thank
And
you.
very appreciative of everybody's help. Very appreciative.
Even the bad ones kind of help, right? Any press is good
Right.
press.
I mean, I understand we all get thinking stuff, and and I get it.
BHP.
None of us are perfect, like we all make mistakes.
Right. No, I think I just got us a commercial by
To build one of
accident.
the world's largest and most
Yay.
sustainable potash mines in Canada.
I don't know,
Because
did
the
I
world
actually...
needs more
I'm
Canadian
terrible with
potash
the
to support
controls.
sustainable food production. It's happening now.
We got to be fair. We're showing his video. We got to give him his pennies.
Right.
BHP, a future resources company.
Okay.
Recordings just got better.
Oh.
It's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so
Oh, I
excited
can skip
to
this one. Oh, wait. Okay, I fucked up again.
See it happening. I just see her swimming like usual,
When Summer
Hold
was
on.
under the water.
talking to her mom. I'm back up, so
Okay.
kind of shook me. So I was gonna go. They sell like THRU.
Well, who went in?
Her and her mother.
See?
Yeah.
Okay. And
One. Her mother got an orange one, and some. Not really.
I'm going to find a spot, don't
when
worry.
you say not really, what does that mean?
Like not in general, no.
Yeah, the dog. Say it again.
I said not in general, no. Like nothing really, but nothing's going on.
Okay. And then what happens from there?
From there, I think they was in the store for an hour, maybe.
Okay. They were in. What about the candy on the seat?
That was her key.
Yeah.
Because her grandma done
Okay, we
bought
were
it for
past
her.
that.
Yeah, I put them there because she was sitting by the window, and then
Was she sleeping?
I have no idea then because she said that she was sleeping on the door, but when I got out the car, she wasn't even at the door. She was in the middle.
Was she sleeping on you?
Nah.
Which, that's true. I just showed you guys. She was in the middle of the truck. I'll put that on my community post, but that's true. She was in the middle of the truck, laid on the 2 gallons of milk. And then one seat empty beside her, and then there was like either boxes or something stacked up against the milk on the other seat beside her. So she was in the middle.
Was she asleep?
I didn't even see her sleep. I just got out the car because she wanted to talk to her
Okay. Got it.
about the theme for that Friday, the water park.
Got it. But where's Summer?
She was still in the middle. I wasn't really paying attention to her, to be honest.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, that's cool.
I wasn't even paying attention at that point. I just wanted to go inside. I just wanted my girl to come up a little bit. That's
Sure.
the whole point.
Is Summer hurt by this point, you think? From the water?
I mean, she could have been. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to her.
No, I get that.
What are they running out for?
He said maybe she could have been hurt from the water, but we don't think so, right?
No.
Okay.
Who's that?
Absolutely.
Somebody else, yeah. So, then what happens when you get out of the car?
When I get out the car, when I get out the car, I go to the front because she had to hand me that other bag that she gave me.
Got it.
And then I showed Mom at that door,
Okay.
and that was it.
Okay. And this is when you saw Summer in the back. How did the milk get rearranged?
I have no idea. I mean, I could have said I'm there when I got out the car.
That's fine.
But I'm telling you now, I really don't remember anything about talking to her
Got it.
at that point.
No problem. What do you think, Miss Allison? How's that milk get rearranged?
Okay, I don't want to worry about
Okay. So I'm just giving you, a heads up on that. Okay. Just so you know. Okay.
Got you.
Now, straight up though, from there now, you're here. When's the next time Candace contacts you?
Around 7:30 that day.
That night. And where were you at that time?
I was over at the park in Bristol with my girl.
Hanging out with your girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And what happens? Tell me about that.
So she called me saying that someone's missing.
Okay.
I thought she's pulling a leg because she's known to do that.
Okay. Why would she mess around with her daughter missing though? What struck you about that?
I mean, it's just, we explain how she does when she gets drunk. She tends to, when she gets drunk and high at the same time.
Yep.
She tends to think that she misses the kids, but they're out front in the yard. That's what I was thinking.
Got it.
I totally disagree with that.
I was just going to ask you,
I
okay.
totally disagree with that.
So,
I mean, I'm not saying that she don't get drunk, but she waits till I get home and everything's safe, and then she might have some drinks if the kids are safe and everything's fine. She never drinks before that.
okay.
There's no way. And when she was driving around, and everything, called me and said Summer's missing, she was not drinking.
Okay.
She would not even get in the vehicle if she even had a drink. She's not like a drunk, like she's got a drink all the time. She has a few drinks before bedtime, and that's it. And she'll go to bed once everything's safe and everybody's home and everything. And
Just to
I
relax
would,
before bed.
right, and I'd also like to point out, okay, um, the boys, the boys were questioned by TVI. They took them to specialists, drove them far away from us, and questioned them. And they're not going to lie for nobody. And
Right.
they were the last ones to see her go down in the basement. They wanted to play. She wanted them to go down in the basement and play with toys. They were busy on their game systems, and so she went down there by herself, and that was the last time she was seen. What happened beyond that, we don't know, except for when the police dogs got there. They sniffed her clothes. They went from the basement door straight down the dog trail, and her scent disappeared on Ben Hill Road, meaning to me she was thrown into a vehicle and taken away from here. Um, and that's all we got to go with. That's all the police have to go with.
When
And
CPS was at your house on June 14th, did they do a walk around the inside of your house to know the layout of your house?
Yes. And
Okay.
the supervisor was really, I can remember clearly her watching Summer and
Okay.
walking around the house and checking things out. And that really sticks out in my mind.
Okay.
And we can't figure out, we had her vetted, like I said, and she checks out, is 100%. She's, is who she says she is. She's a supervisor for CPS, and, her record looks clean, straight, and the whole 9 yards.
Okay. And how does that make you feel?
I don't trust CPS at all, because we're looking, it's a $70 billion a year mafia.
Right.
And that's the term I'm going to use, because that's what they are. They
Yeah.
take people's kids from their parents and put them in foster care to collect that $70 billion. That's
Literally.
all they are.
Legal kidnapping.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
The
And now that they've
establishment.
got them, and after they swindled my boys from me, he says, "Oh, it's just a temporary thing. We're gonna get them back. It's blah blah blah." Now we can't have no communication. They brainwashed them. They got three of my boys on damn drugs to control them, because they can't control them by themselves or whatever. It's bullshit.
All three of them are medicated
then,
now.
Yes, all three of them are on drugs.
Sorry to hear that.
And not only that, from what we've read from ex-CPS workers and stuff, the next move is when they get old enough, around 18, and they'll start getting them into juvenile detention and prison and everything else. And I know firsthand. I know when they call me and they talk to me like I'm something that they're some freaking dog crap that they're peeling off the bottom of their damn boot.
Who did that? CPS?
That's how CPS talks to you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
They
like you're
treated you guys
nothing,
like that?
like you're crap. Oh yeah, yeah. They tell you, they try to tell you that there's no hope. You need to just sign over your kids.
Is that what they were saying to you?
That's their MO. That's what they do.
Oh, so right away they were trying to get you to sign them right over.
Oh, they have. Been.
Oh my
hell yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, they're dirty sons of bitches.
You didn't fall for that, did you?
Oh hell no! Because
All right.
luckily, thankfully, thank God, we have some good people in our lives that support us. Thank God.
Yeah.
But this is what they do. I mean, I don't have all the statistics. I know they get $70 billion annually. Tennessee gets $3.3 billion annually.
3.3 billion for Tennessee alone.
Yes. Yep. So they're going to want to keep all these kids in foster care all they can to keep that money coming into the state. Talk about some dirty motherfuckers.
Yep.
Kidnappers.
All right, we're almost done here.
All
right. So this is something that's happened in the past?
No, well, she hasn't went missing. It's just that she got high and drunk and forgot that Summer was outside.
Got it. Straight up. What did she tell you?
She was like, Summer's missing. So I was just like, okay, well, why don't you just go look outside?
So just to clarify, she's never had a scare that Summer or any of the kids have been missing before?
Never.
Okay.
Never had any problems ever.
Okay.
She says, I have been, she ain't there. I said, well, call Allie then, because I don't know if she's still pulling a leg. Because if I tell her to call Allie, she'll call me back And I'll call mom and be like,
So she called Hunter before calling Allie to say Summer was missing.
I have no idea. Maybe. I mean, I have no clue on that.
Okay.
did she tell you this? Or was she just messing around?
Got it. So you call your mom.
I mean,
Yeah, I
what
call
do
her
you
on Facebook
do?
after she picks up.
What do you do when your daughter's missing? I mean, you're freaking
Call
out.
the last person you were with, which was Hunter.
Okay,
Right?
that would make sense.
Yeah.
And gave her a heads up that
Candace was gonna call.
Candace going to call her and tell her that Summer's missing, straight up. So at that point, does she call you again? Just that night?
Nah, she called me the next day saying that she's sitting in the police station.
She's sitting in the police station?
Yeah.
And what does she say about that?
She says they want to do another polygraph test on her.
Another polygraph test?
Yeah.
How many polygraph tests did they do that you know of?
I just know 2.
2? And how did she do on those polygraphs? Did she tell you?
Okay,
He's,
so
he's really misinformed on that. I'm just going to leave it at that.
okay. Yeah, because that would have been the next night he's saying, and
It sounds like they've been talking, and he's just repeating stuff he's heard.
okay,
I'm not going to be mean to him at this point.
okay.
I like
But you didn't
Hunter.
have 2 polygraphs by the next day.
We couldn't even do the first polygraph because we were so mentally screwed up.
Okay,
I mean, we were freaking out. Where's our daughter? What's she going
Right.
through? I mean, it's hard to imagine, but when it happens to you, it's horrific. There's nothing
Right.
worse.
yeah, and everything that in a polygraph, like your heart rate and everything, of course, that's all going to be off when you're panic mode
You're not going
and going through something very traumatic as well.
You're not. After going through it, I realized there's no way that you cannot lie on a polygraph. I can see if he was really drugged out and you can't tell which ends up or down, maybe you're not going to get a good reading. But
Yeah.
you wouldn't even try to polygraph test somebody like that. But
Yeah, they wouldn't
if-
polygraph you if you were messed up.
If you're in your right mind, there's no way you're gonna.
Did you have to drug test before polygraphing?
Yeah, we drug tested. We drug
Right.
tested. In the first case that they closed, we drug tested.
Okay. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. You ready?
I hope so.
We got 9 minutes. 9 minutes left.
Oh my gosh.
And I have it sped up, so it's actually less than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell you?
She did not tell me. She just said she had to do that, and I just ignored her the rest of the time.
Okay.
Because they told me not to even get contact with her.
Got it. The police told you don't contact her.
No, the TBI told me.
TBI, don't contact her.
Well, it's some funny crap how they tell me. I'm not dissing them or nothing. I'm just saying how they tell me that I'm going to get my phone that Monday afternoon, and it's been almost 2 months straight now.
Okay.
Okay. Benny's going to pop up for a second.
Oh, nice.
Okay. We're gonna,
Okay. Well, they're just trying to line up your story.
I understand that.
And that's important, right? I mean, you know that.
Yeah, it's just that
For Summer.
I gave them all the proof that would line up the story.
I totally agree. Okay. But at the same time,
All right, that link is for Benny and Benny only to pop up here with Dawn and I. We'll play this till he pops
the
up.
investigation's fluid.
Yes.
Okay. So I know where your heart is for Summer. And so as a result of that, they're going to hold on to that phone and they're going to connect all those dots. And that's the right thing to do, right? Would you agree with that? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that said now.
So Hunter didn't get his phone back right away like y'all did.
No, we got our phones back, but they come in and they took our TVs, tablets, and the boys' phones, and we never got any of that stuff back either.
So okay, so you didn't get you had to get new phones.
No, we got our personal phones, but
Okay.
like the boys' stuff,
Yep.
the tablets, TV. I don't know why
Right.
they took all our TVs, but they took all our TVs.
Were they smart
I don't know.
TVs?
Yeah.
That can okay, that's probably why, because they can, if you've ever hooked up your phone or whatever, that might explain why. Okay, so you still have stuff yet to get back from TBI when this is done.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
expect them to bring it back.
Do they have a certain timeline though that they're allowed to hang on, or
I don't
no?
know. We don't want it back at this point. I mean, I would
Okay.
if there's any pictures of Summer or anything of the boys on there, that would be good. But
Okay. Benny's up here with us.
Hey, how you doing?
doing all right, sir. How are you?
Pretty good, man. I'm sorry I missed your call. I was cashed out. I'd been up late reading and got to bed late, and I was just turning over for the second round, so I apologize, man.
Oh, you're good. I sent you
Okay.
that text, and I think you got the gist of kind of what we're up
Yeah.
against here.
Yeah. I'm going to, Don, I just want to get through the last couple minutes here, and then we can say we did it. We got through the whole thing, okay? Because that was the plan. And then we're going to chitty-chatty with Benny for a minute or two.
All
Or
right,
whatever,
cool.
however long we want to. And Benny, if you hear anything you want me to stop here in the last couple minutes, just holler at me and I'll stop
Sure.
it. He's just,
Alright.
we've been going through the questions, hearing Hunter's answers, and then Don's been, he wasn't really there for a lot of it, but he's just been reviewing it with me last night and tonight. We're just finishing it up, so.
Okay, fair enough.
And Don, again, you hear anything, holler at me and I stop it. But we're almost through it.
She contacts you again, says she's at the police station, has to take another polygraph.
And then she shows up the next day.
The next day she shows up where?
Here, this is not.
Well, so you were interviewed by TBI on Wednesday. She came here Thursday.
So 2 days after or a day after?
2 days after.
And then what happened when she got here?
She got here. She was like telling me how she talked to them and was like, don't mention about the alcohol, but I don't mention it.
Did she say what she told them?
So he says that Candace went over there that night after y'all talked to the cops, and she asked Hunter not to mention about the alcohol.
That's not true, because we couldn't even leave the house. We had the police staying up here on the property, and there was one down parked at the Ben Hill Road and blocked. We couldn't even leave.
So you didn't leave your house at all that night?
I left and went to Fred Hill's house.
Okay.
I was gonna kick his fucking door in.
Right.
And but I got blocked in because there's all of Ben Hill and Beach Street was blocked in by the search crews and police and all kinds of stuff the first night. There wasn't
The entire night, so no way Candace snuck through to go visit Hunter. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Can I
She
ask
started asking me. I just said, I just told him what happened on the timeline.
And what did she say?
She said, okay, that better be it. I said, you didn't even scare me.
Well, why would she try to scare you?
Go ahead, sir.
Do you remember when Brad made the Meadows video?
I don't.
Okay. But you're pretty sure that you met Brad way before Summer went missing, correct? Or am I?
No.
Okay.
No, I've never met him. He said he was going to blow my brains out, so I went and had dinner with him. That's the first time.
Okay, because I had ran across a piece. I guess maybe it was just a troll. You had said you had a fight with Brad a long time ago or whatever. Like that was just foolery, correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying. Why was she trying to even ask questions about it?
What's your gut feeling?
My gut feeling is that she had something to do with it. But then when all this happened, she just wanted the money in it because I'm not gonna say names, but one of Red's friends, my girlfriend's mother's friends, was on Beach Creek just riding around, and she seen, as soon as someone posted a $25,000 reward, she seen her car, Candace's car, zooming down the road to the Hawkins County Police Station.
What say you, Don?
I have no idea.
Okay, so you don't know if Candace was rushing off to the police station after finding out there was a reward?
For what reason? I mean, I didn't get that.
He said his girlfriend's mom saw Candace right after there was a $25,000 reward posted. They saw Candace zooming to Hawkins County Police Station.
That's interesting. I don't know why, but whatever. But.
Well, apparently they give reward funds out to the parents of missing kids now, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
I think that it might be what people on the internet would find as an entertaining detail. However, if it was something nefarious in that, after all this time, they knew exactly where the wells were that whole time. And I'm not white knighting for any situation right now, other than just Summer. I'm just saying if there was something nefarious in their movements post-offense or disappearance, whatever they're going to call this, that if there was something nefarious in that, I believe that they would have, they would have addressed it probably with them. So that's just my opinion.
Right, I agree as well, because that doesn't make sense. So again, a teenager.
Great YouTube details for entertainment, but then when you enter them into the judicial world, they actually mean nothing.
Right.
And that's the interesting thing about the YouTube is the things they focus on and get hung up on would probably not even be factors, right? So it's interesting.
Which is why TBI is ignoring it, people.
Correct.
Exactly. Yep.
About, so what? What does that mean?
I mean, she could have. She supposedly the next day they gave. It was on Facebook that it was a tip.
Got it.
I was gonna say if that was my daughter, I would have everything to do with it. I wouldn't be sitting at the house trying to get money, trying to just collect dust. I'm gonna be sitting there doing everything in my power.
Have y'all been collecting money off Summer's disappearance?
No.
Getting rich off of it?
I was gonna get around, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
No, we've almost lost everything. We've done it. I mean, it's so hard to describe what we've been through, but pure hell is probably the closest that I can come to describe what we've been through.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you all to know though, we do appreciate your help, Danny, Cher. I know it's been so weird and so strange and so much garbage and crap coming at us, and it's been crazy all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
But we do appreciate y'all. We really do. So this has been help, not just for us, but for you guys too. You know.
Well,
So
we
I just
all
wanted
fell
to
in
say
love
that.
with your daughter.
Right, and I can definitely appreciate that. Most definitely.
Thank you, sir.
What do you think happened to Summer?
To be honest with you, her grandma was out of her mind. Like, you can ask them. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying they have to be in the camera.
Understand.
But I'm saying you can ask them that her mother's usually grumpy, controlling, like a regular grandma, like her. I'm not trying.
Okay, so Candace's mom was really out of control and grumpy.
Oh, I don't know. She's just. I mean, I don't know. We've had our run-ins, but I don't know.
Was she ever rough with your children?
Never.
Okay, so you felt fine with her behavior with your children?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Cher.
Yep.
When you get to the end of this, there's sort of an elephant in the room for me that I'd like to talk to Don about if I had just a few minutes. It's about something that Tiffany covered earlier today.
Okay.
And I'd like to just get a little clarification if I could, but I don't want to disrupt this at all.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Be me. But you know how grandmas can be, like grumpy, controlling, trying to run everything.
What do you think should happen to the person that did this to Summer?
The person that did this,
Yeah.
they should be locked up for a very long time.
Why do you say that?
Because I was like, that's like my little sister. And I say that because she's just not the type of girl to go from the swing.
And Don, what do you feel today should happen to whoever did whatever to Summer? Should they be caught?
Well, like I said, yesterday when we was talking about this, right now I'm putting on the front, of course, and but in my true feelings, like I said yesterday, when I'm alone, I'm on the job and I'm thinking about all the pure hell we've been through, and what if somebody really hurt my daughter and all this stuff, I have feeling. Very bad feelings, murderous type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, I better shut up at this point, okay?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea, but at the same time, any parent, I agree with that. I'd kill somebody, okay? So it's not wrong of you to think.
That's up there.
Okay. Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you think is important that you would want to tell, to get your side of the story out here?
I mean, I would say this, but I don't care if the camera's on or not.
No, the camera's on.
I don't really care if you want to see the camera. But, so that day she came, right? The second time?
Mm-hmm.
After all that? It's right there. It's right there.
It's all over with.
Shane.
I was saying that the second... Where is it? All right, just literally cut your phone off all the way. Cut your phone off all the way so we have no interruptions. Anyways, beyond that, the second day she came, she went to the car either to grab something or something, but I grabbed her phone because I want to see if she had anything to hide. Like you said, I'm street smart. I'm very observant.
Yes, you are.
Like, I would notice.
Why would Hunter go through Candace's phone? That's like some
no
boyfriend
idea.
shit right there. That's some jealousy things.
That's kind of weird. Yeah.
It is weird. Okay. We're almost there.
Anything, like, you wouldn't even have to tell me. I still notice the mic on you.
Right. No, I respect that.
It's just how I am. It's just, if you don't leave something on the table, and I know that you probably got something to hide because of the way you're acting,
Yep.
and the way you call me, of course I'm going to look through your phone.
Sure.
So she goes through her car, goes on the other side. I act like I'm grabbing my phone because they're just about the same.
Right. So you play it like...
So I put mine where hers was.
Got it.
And so I grabbed her phone. And see, I'm good with tech. I know where everything you can hide is. And so I went through her Google Photos, if that's what you want to call it.
Okay.
The gallery part.
Okay.
And so where you can delete things, they don't just delete, they go to your trash. I don't know if people know that or not, but they go to your trash.
Okay.
I know that because I mess around with tech every day.
Right. You need to go into IT, bro. Right there. Go ahead.
And so when I looked in there, I seen 13 messages between her and her drug, I'm gonna say drug dealer because he is Andy. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to name his name, but
Anything to say about that?
Just
I hear you laughing.
LOL.
LOL. Okay.
She don't talk to Andy. I do.
Okay.
I'm the one who. I mean,
Is this Jody Sue's ex then?
that don't even sound right at all.
Okay. So he's not a drug dealer to Candace.
No.
Okay.
yeah, all I seen was the first message before she started walking up to the mailbox to get up here is that it was done, and I was gonna read the next message of what she said. And she just started running up here, and I literally just slid my phone in my pocket and just put it there. It's like she asked me if I went through her phone. I said no. Why? Because I cleared.
So what do you feel about all what he's doing, what he's saying he's doing with this phone that belongs to your wife?
Well, I mean, you know, more power to him. I mean, did he come up with any evidence or whatever? I don't think he did.
Is there
I'm
any
sure he
text
talked
that
to
said
TBI.
it is done?
Well, I mean, TBI went through her phone, so there you go. I mean, he's saying that she was there the second day. We were dealing with TBI and doing
Well, he's
lie
actually
detector
saying that she
tests.
was there twice
No.
on June 15th.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
I do not think so, because after all this happened, it was a whirlwind, and we were dealing with the police. I couldn't work. I was with Candace the whole time. I would have.
How long were you at Fred's? Is it possible she snuck away while you were at Fred's?
I wasn't there that long.
Okay. So you would have noticed that she was missing then by the time you were there and back.
June 15th, I went down the hill and I got trapped down there. My car got trapped down there. I couldn't go anywhere, so I had to walk back up the hill because there were so many police and so many searchers and everything else. Everybody was blocked in. Nobody was going anywhere. And the police couldn't even get out.
Okay.
I think the second day, I told the police that we're up here, I'm going to Fred Hill's house. And they said, well, we can't tell you what to do. And, you know, and I tried to go talk to him or whatever, but we was blocked in here for days. And
Okay.
that's when Robin and some of the others come up here and brought us food and stuff and tried to get the boys and take them out of the situation. They was trying to be good friends, and of course they got attacked in every way. Robin and the flute player, I can't remember his name.
David Dotson.
David Dawson, yeah. He was just trying to be a good friend and trying to do the right thing. And of course he got attacked for that.
Right.
But yeah, we weren't going nowhere.
Okay.
And Candace surely wasn't going nowhere. So no, that's all false. 100%.
Okay.
It all out before she can get up here.
Did you tell TBI all this?
Yeah, I told them.
Okay. And they told you to keep it quiet on this piece?
They didn't tell me to really keep anything quiet.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not allowed to go on like lives without her, like international television.
Right. Okay. Yeah, don't lie. Don't lie.
It's not my permission.
Yeah, no, straight up. You don't want that on her, right? Because then everybody's going to put they're going to put a lot on you. You know what I mean? You don't want that. So what was your gut feeling when you read that it's done?
My gut feeling was that either they had something to do with it.
Who's they?
Her and Andy.
Okay.
Or it was all of them together, like every single one of them in the family.
Where do you think Don was at work that day?
From what I've heard from the TBI, he was not at work.
No, I'm not talking about from TBI, but you know.
TBI wouldn't. Hey, hold up. TBI wouldn't give him any information. No way.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting comment as well.
They're not gonna. They don't share information. They want information, but they don't share information.
Okay. So Benny, I know you want to have your little chit chat with Don. You can go ahead, but I know some people never heard about that cop in the area and think that I'm just making shit up for Don.
No, there was allegedly an officer in the area. There was sort of scattered reports about what he may have been doing there. Some people said that he may have been visiting someone in an outside relationship. That's them knowing that he was even married. I don't know. However, they said that he had official business. Now, also, if you can remember, I don't know if the video is still up, but Scott H said that he actually saw or has dash cam of an officer there. The only reason he hasn't showed it is because the person who had their dash cam set up in their car when they passed the cop, the timestamp is wrong. And so he doesn't think that he can sway the community with this and the timestamp being wrong. So
Right.
there was issues with what I believe, and I don't know what brand it is or anything else, but as I understand it, once you log those things in, it's kind of like it's a satellite time. It's like your phone will keep the time even though it doesn't have service on it, right? So it's batty. But Don, what I wanted to speak to you about is,
Yes,
can I
sir.
share the screen really quick?
Yep.
Okay, I've got it pulled up here. So there is a video that by and large went unnoticed. As you can see, it has 515 views on it here. What this is a lady here from, she's from Australia. This lady is friends with Ernie Shell. In fact, for a while, she was purportedly a love interest. Ernie Shell and this lady got together in some version of a conspiracy to publicly say that I kidnapped her. She lives in Houston, Texas.
Wow.
Now, it's Ernie Shell stuff. Now, when was the very first day you remember seeing a shell exposure to your area?
He kind of come in with the psychics.
Which was very early on, correct?
You're very early on, yes. All the psychics and all that crap. And yeah.
And then the whole racetrack fiasco, correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay. Now this won't make a lot of sense because you're not going to be able to see the whole thing. Tiffany Marie covered it, and I would ask you, even if it took you a couple of different sit downs to watch the whole thing, there is a wealth of information. So I contacted this lady here this morning, and the story she told me was completely different than what she told today when she went over and commented at Tiffany's. Now, this may be a little difficult to listen to, but what she's going to say is that your wife posted a picture that she knows is Summer post disappearance, but just listen to it.
Okay.
They're supposed to be contacting me back.
Let me actually go back a little bit. It's when she first comes on. It's very troubling. She said that she reported it to the FBI, but then to me, she said only the TBI. But on the video, she said that she doesn't trust the TBI.
Can you gentlemen excuse me, Benny? I'm going to let you take it over for a second. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
But then it's going to echo to you.
This is it, Donnie, from the beginning.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I don't hear an echo.
I always have an echo.
I'll mute if you want.
Good.
Can someone
Is that
talk?
okay?
Under my hair.
Now, she claims that your wife deleted the picture once her and, Tina and the rest of them, I guess, once they recognized what it was, she says that she deleted it. And I know that that's not even the case, but it's very screwy.
Okay. Am I echoing?
Why can't I hear anybody?
We just got to make sure the
Oh, no, she can't hear us. Back in. Can anyone hear me? Can you?
Okay, I can hear Sharon too, but she can't hear us.
There is no sound at all coming in. Can you guys hear?
Oh, it's so weird why she can't hear us.
Oh, thing.
My bad. I went back just a little bit too far.
I can hear you. Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, I put in the. Very good.
Good.
I'll take up too much of your time.
Yep.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Well, I myself have actually contacted FBI. Okay. And they're supposed to be contacting me back, but I believe, guys, that Summer is alive, and I do have proof of that. And I don't really want to go into detail because I don't want to
Now, remembering this whole time, she hasn't reported it yet, but she has reported it. Okay. So what she's going, listen just a little bit
on the
more.
case at all, or cause confusion or rumors, or you know what I mean.
Now you have to remember, Ernie said that he knows that she, and I'm not trying to say that Ernie has anything to do with this whatsoever, but I do want to say that this lady claims to have seen something on your wife's Facebook. I don't think it's true at all, but in the event that it were, like this is sort of the nature of the community, right? Like this sort of thing can happen, and no one will talk about it.
You know as well as I do. TBI and FBI's been all over everybody's Facebook and YouTube, and
but to the community that's listening, what's interesting is that at the end of her expose here, Fizzle comes in. Now you won't be able to catch it as Fizzle anymore because Fizzle gave her channel to Nicolina. So it will say not Nick, but it's actually Fizzle. And she makes contact with this lady in the bottom and they exchange information. Now, also understanding that there's a lot of things cooking right now, but that there was some level of impersonation alleged by Lip Lock No More. Now, whether that's actually the truth or not, I'm not here to judge that. I'm just putting all available information together, and it's all their words. It's not my words. It's all their words. Right? So check this out.
But yeah, it's real, and I just believe that everything that Don and Candace are doing is all mind games, and they're keeping everyone running around in circles because they want to keep the focus off of what is really going on. And they're saying that they want people to search for Summer. Why would they be begging for help 4 months later when they know she's alive? Okay, and I'm not.
It's a really good question.
Yeah.
Hey,
right?
Benny.
Yeah.
Do you really think I'm a master manipulator? And me and
No.
Candace?
No, sorry.
What I would say, I do not.
I wish I could say that, but
you're not a sophisticated criminal. No offense.
Yeah, I think the feds and stuff would have caught on to that.
Yeah, right.
Because it's like that boy in the balloon. His parents hid him for 10 days, and the law found out that he was hiding with his parents. So, I mean,
they're gonna figure it out.
They're gonna figure it out. Yeah.
I wish I had claimed that I was that smart, but I'm just not.
You missed your calling. You should have been a criminal, Don.
Right. That didn't work out for me either.
No. You gotta drywalling as a backup. All right.
You're right.
What I have, it's. I wish I could like explain it, but like I said, I'm not until they contact me back. But. Just everyone try not to believe what they say so much. I mean, I know we're our own people, but I just believe that at this point, anything that they say is just keep everyone running around and believing everything that they say. I mean, these rants that Don does, and it's all for show, in my opinion, honestly. But yeah, I believe Summer is alive and well right now, and they know where she is.
It goes into more of it though. It goes very detailed. Now, this woman is going to go on to say that she saw a picture of your daughter. It doesn't look like her, though. And this is October, what is this here? This is 1 year ago. This was October 29th. Okay, now, what's very interesting to understand, do you remember the Indiana call? 2 years ago. My apologies. Do you remember the Indiana call that came out, Don?
I don't.
Okay, does everyone else remember the Indiana call with Brad 423 Chase?
Oh, yeah, Brad, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This
Can you do a quick refresher?
So Brad said that Grandis was going to be the hero.
Right.
That the police know that she's in Indiana.
Right.
Right? Remember all that?
Yeah, I do know.
This was actually that day, but about 8 or 10 hours too early. Because in this chat, Fizzle is going to tell everyone that something big is going to happen today. Right? And there's really no way Fizzle could know that TM was going to talk about the call unless TM had someone close to her that she told, and then they told Fizzle, right? So this thing all happened just a little bit too early, okay? Now, but listen to what the account is. The account, it plays into the hand of the Indiana call that's going to happen later on in the day, right?
You mean Don and Candace?
Yeah, Don and Candace. Yeah, everything that's
I agree. I agree. I totally agree.
everything that's transpired over these last couple of months. I mean, think about it. It's just not a normal missing child case, right? And they're terrified. They are terrified. But in my honest opinion, I believe that the reason why.
Now it's her honest opinion. Don't be this person here on YouTube, right? Do not be this person. But it started out with proof. Now it's her honest opinion. Do not be this person on YouTube.
Summer, like they had her disappear was because I believe, this is my opinion, okay? I think that they wanted to save her from CPS. And I believe that they created this plan so they could save her from being, sent away, and so they could still see her and things like that. But Summer's happy right now.
Okay, here we go.
From what I've seen, she's happy. She looks like a very happy girl. But she does look different.
I hope so, guys.
I'm just gonna say that.
Wow.
So this is now turned into a sighting as well. Okay? She's going to actually tell you some medical things about the child here in just a few.
That'd be interesting.
She's going to tell you that Candace has posted a picture of Summer who doesn't look like Summer anymore. Her hair is longer. She's missing her 2 front teeth. She's been to a dentist, this lady says. A lot.
I don't know what to say.
I
know
she's
in a better place, you feel?
I believe so, yeah. Like I said, I really wish I could go into more detail. I just really don't want to hurt the case at all or cause people to flee and run to other chats and start saying all this stuff.
It's all about YouTube. She don't want people to run to other chats.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to worry about coming here 8 or 10 hours too earlier and having the offenders flee off with the child or worse, right? That's not what we're worried about here, right?
Yeah, right.
Because, like I said, I have contacted the FBI and, it's serious. It's not something that I'm taking lightly at all. I mean, that's the first time in my life I've ever felt urged to make a tip, like call in like that. So
her and 10,000 others.
Right. Absolutely. But this one has proof. She sold it off as proof. This is sick.
I'm sorry.
No.
This is crazy.
It is crazy.
It is.
Yeah. I know everyone's asking questions, and I just feel in my heart I don't want to say too much because it could very well hurt the case, and I care about Summer so much. I don't want that to happen.
Someone warned me that she would become an idol to a lot of people, and that's exactly what happened. It's so
She's
weird.
become a deity.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah.
Chevy is an idol. Your daughter has become a deity, a Jesus to some of these people, Don.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you mean like in a sight? Is it like
sighting,
a dream, or is it like?
This lady's like, no, this lady has to have been having a dream, right? No.
Yeah, where's this coming from? Yeah.
No, it's no dream.
Yeah.
It's actual like visible proof. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I guess you guys can go find this on Tiffany's. I wouldn't tell you to go here and watch this bullshit right here. Pardon my French, share.
Thank you.
Don't go here and watch the bullshit, but go over to Tiffany's and watch what she just put out. It's called "How Will the Summer Wells Community Explain This?" and watch it from start to finish because I'm going to tell you what, it is worth the watch. Okay. If you've watched anything this week, go watch that. I'm not plugging her channel.
I'll send it to you, Donnie.
Okay.
It's filled between texts with me and this lady this morning. Me and this lady had a conversation this morning where she said something completely different, became a venomous snake, and swears still to this day that your wife deleted a picture of your daughter post-disappearance. Wow. So maybe that would be a good conversation to have, right?
Yes,
instead of all the other crap, right?
Absolutely.
I digress.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel that we are missing in asking you?
Probably nothing. Like I said, I think the focus should be more on DCS.
Okay.
I think that fits way more clearly. I think I don't know.
This is how you're feeling the most happened
Well,
to your daughter.
$70 billion is bigger than any mafia that has ever even. That's bigger than any mafia in our country.
Right. But Don, I want to put statistics to a side and I want to just speak to you as two humans up here, me and Benny, who have lived life. Okay. So we are very understanding.
Let's do that.
This is what's in your heart the most right now, that you really feel in your heart CPS took your daughter, yes or no?
I think I do believe they have something to do with her
Okay.
disappearance. Yes, I
So
do.
we can be helpful to you by investigating into
And I would really appreciate
this.
it. Yes.
Okay.
I would deeply appreciate it.
Okay, so
Yes,
that would be
anything
where
you
you
can
would
do.
say, if we want to help, let's look into CPS together.
Well, if you think about it, everything that's happened and the confusion and everything that was thrown into it, these people are smart, and we're talking about $70 billion worth of smart.
Right.
Damn, your chat is vicious, Cher. Ooh,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
That's where it could be helpful first, probably, right there.
Are them CPS workers out there in chat?
Wow.
Ooh, I wonder.
Mods, you can, like I said, if they're being
I'm just
like
saying,
that.
I don't know what people are here. Are they here to like see if Don's gonna slur, or are they here
Yeah.
to like help?
There's nothing that Don nor I or you can ever do right. So, you know, some people.
And I've wondered, and I've talked about this. Is some of them people in the chat CPS workers protecting their interests and everything, and their jobs and their BMWs in their garage and their boats and their high-priced houses and all that shit.
Don, you were wondering, we were talking the last couple days and you kept telling me, reach out to Benny, see what Benny thinks about
Absolutely.
the CPS. So now
Yes.
you can ask him, he's here.
Well, I sent him a text earlier
Okay.
and stuff like that, and we are working on some other
did.
stuff.
Okay.
And I'll be completely real with you. I mean,
Yes,
that's what
sir.
I'm here for, right? I'll be completely real.
Absolutely.
I think that you have 4 different situations. Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to CPS, and that's just keeping it real. All 4 children have their own individual situation.
Right.
Now, people like to generalize all of the children together, and you can't really do that because Summer's situation is different than the boys' situation right now.
Yep.
If Summer could have been taken by the CPS, that would be a different situation. It would be a different kind of taking.
Right.
The CPS generalized the boys and took the boys. Right?
Now,
They
can
took
I
the boys.
say
So they
something?
fall under a different statistic, actually.
Right. Let me say something on that, Benny. I was a 5-year-old girl put in the system, and I know the things that I straight up heard adults talking about.
Absolutely.
I was 5 years old. That's kind of the cutoff that families look for.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
5-year-old girl or under that is
the age.
less mentally fucked up from their situation. Now, it's harder to place boys that are 7 and older, which all 3 of Don's boys were, if I'm not mistaken, than
Yes, ma'am.
girls. The number one placement that is always going to get a home is a 5-year-old girl. Now, picture perfect blue eyes, blonde hair, Summer Wells, beautiful little girl. I'm telling you, I see that people aren't like wanting to deal with this, then fine, click off, don't listen to us. But for one, I'm happy to see Don invest his time and energy into something that he's saying is in his heart he feels happened to his daughter. That's what everyone wanted, right? At the beginning, and here he is doing it, and it's not enough for people.
Right. CPS has a power. This is $70 billion. They place kids all over the world. They find kids all the time in other countries. Them little kids don't know how they got there or ended up there. They don't know who their abductors were or anything else. This is out of hand. $70 billion.
I would say, you know, there is a way that you could fight on a front, Don, and it's
we're fighting.
You know,
we got some surprises.
I mean, in terms of like the YouTube, right? Like
right,
in terms of the YouTube, because those children are yours, to a degree. Now you're gonna have to figure out what that degree is, but to a degree, you can start removing these videos that are really abrasive to your daughter's situation.
That
Like
would
you
be
can do
great.
that with relative ease. And I guarantee you,
Yeah.
if you set a trend with certain channels on what you'll allow to have up in terms of your daughter, guess what? You can
Right.
change the behavior of these creators because they will
Right.
change what they do in order to not lose their channels.
Right.
And so I would tell you to try to fight a fight that you could
Right.
actually fight. And you could fight that
Yeah.
fight.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You
Like I
can.
could teach you how to report the fake psychics if you want and get them gone, okay? Because they
Right.
already got their 3 strikes, let me tell you. Between
good
you,
job.
Candace, and Chris, there, I just named all 3 strikes, people. So Tara, bye-bye.
Yeah.
You can just fight the fight a good fight. Even if it's a battle.
Absolutely.
You don't have to
Absolutely.
fight the war every day. You can fight a battle, right? I think we can all legitimately agree that there are things out there that we wouldn't care who took them down, even if Don took them down or Candace took them down. But there's just things out there that don't need to be out there about the little girl. And I think that
Right.
that's a way that we can keep Don maybe moving forward towards positive work.
And I really
right?
I so appreciate that big time. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. And
Very
I think that
much.
it's something that Daisy could help advocate for too. If there's
Right.
videos out there, let's
Yeah.
not raise awareness to them. Let's get them in front of Don and Candace or the people that represent Don and Candace in that way, which would be the media manager. Tim Mullins, I would ask you could do those things, sir. If there's videos, don't complain about them with Don and Candace or whatever happens. Just do the appropriate measure to have graphic materials taken down.
I would like to say that Tim is completely just wore himself out with some things that's going on right now. I mean, almost to the point of breakdown. And I want to thank him. I thank you, Benny, and Cher, and everybody out there. I really do thank you. Yes.
And I would say, like, Kate, it's kind of abrasive to come around with this man's daughter. It don't matter. This man is in America, and he's innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
Like, there's been times that I've hated to admit that about Don as well. But I'm
Right,
not saying in front
same.
of Don, but guess what? The man is in America. He has not been arrested for anything. And it's very abrasive for you to come over here with his daughter's picture and talk about the status in your opinion. Like, just at least change the girl's picture. That's
Right.
really all I can stomach. It's not. Thank you for having me, Sharon. Thank you for
Thank you, Benny.
Thank you,
allowing
Benny.
me to
Thank you, sir.
to show you that, Mr. Wells.
We're praying for you, brother.
I'm praying for y'all too, man. God bless y'all.
God bless you.
Awesome.
You're awesome. Yes.
So, okay. So, well, we did that. Thank you. And no, we don't have to do that again. You know, we're still going to have the haters, whatever. But yes, there's a lot that you can't share with people. But again, I mean, I can say if people believe me. I mean, I don't come on my channel and lie to people, so hopefully you believe me. But he is taking
there's a lot to come.
Actions, yes. He's taking action behind the scenes.
There's a lot happening, and there's going to be a lot.
Yeah. He's not up here just talking, is what I'm saying, and saying this. He's actually taking action in what his beliefs are, okay?
I wish I could share what's actually going on.
You can one day.
Yep, and it will all come out, and for the, you know. Yeah.
Yes, cotton candy boobs, that's new the last 24 hours. Now YouTube lets you time people out for 24 hours, and I knew you were going to love that, sis. They gave the mods more power, Don. Now we can, instead of timing people out for like 3,000 seconds, we can time them out for a whole day.
Awesome. But I really appreciate this opportunity on my daughter's behalf. You know, it's not about me at all. It's not about me or Candace or anybody else. This is about Summer, and I appreciate this. I guess we should probably call it a night, and I would ask, you know, it's the Sabbath. This is God's holy day. Let's all try to make it a church and make it about God and His children, and let's work on that. And then Monday, maybe we'll get back together, okay?
Yeah, and let's last week you texted me something. I said enjoy Sabbath and you said thank you. Try and spend a little time with God today.
Yes, ma'am.
And I was
Absolutely.
like, you know what? I'm not going to YouTube then for Saturday Sabbath. So I'm going to do the
That's
same approach tomorrow as well.
awesome.
And then will you ask the church tomorrow about weed intake and all tobacco, all that, how that works in the church?
Well, you can go to a doctor and get prescriptions for all sorts of things. I think if you're self-medicating with a little bit of weed or a little bit of alcohol, I mean, in the New Testament, a lot of they said, I think it was Paul, I can't remember, or one of the disciples, a little bit of alcohol for your stomach if you got to drink a little bit to cope. It was okay as long as you're not a drunkard, kind of thing. And I just don't see smoking weed a little bit if it helps you to cope and you're not out there being a dumbass. I don't see nothing wrong with that personally. I don't think God would hold that against you. I don't believe. I could be wrong. I'm not. I don't know.
Mhm.
Um, some people, live their lives a perfect life. It seems. I don't have that luxury. So I don't know. I wish I could smoke a joint right now, to be honest with you.
That's
But
understandable.
but I'm still going to church tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'll hear from you after Sabbath probably.
Yes, absolutely. And God bless
Okay.
you all. Thank you very much, everybody.
You and Candace enjoy Sabbath.
Prayers to everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, Don.
We'll see y'all.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, friend.
Bye.
All right, y'all. So glad I can take these earbuds out now. All right, yeah, chat was off the hook. I'm sorry, mods. I'm sorry, but yeah, when I'm trying to just keep on track of what. Okay, wait. How about now? Can you hear me? Okay, we're gonna end it. Mike's about to die. Love y'all. Bye.